Hello, everyone. All right. So I want you to start marching in place. Let me get you up, 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 up. Come on. Stand up, stand up, stand up. All right. Start moving. Already. You like, I just saw you. Yes. Pop on, and then we get right moving. So you're going to need a chair today. So grab a chair. I'm going to be using my Booty Kicker, my portable ballet bar, and we're going to get right into this. So go ahead, get your chair. Make sure you have some water. You're going to be good. We're not going to the floor today, so you don't need your mat. I'm actually going to move my mat in a second. I'm going to make sure that I am streaming live everywhere. I want to be live. Welcome, welcome. Today I'm going a little early. The show is usually aired at noon Eastern Standard Time. Yay, I'm streaming. I see myself. Yay. So if you're like, hey, I thought this was at noon, you're right. Normally we are noon on Monday, but today I have to do some errands, so we're going early. I did not want to leave y'all hanging. Awesome. I see myself every place I need to be. I'm going to move my mat. Welcome, welcome. Say hello if you're joining me live in the chat. If you're doing this workout later, bravo. Super proud of you. Yay, yay, yay. So, okay, we're getting ready. We are still in the warm-up time, so if you're like, I'm just popping on, do I have time to join you? Yes, you still have time to join me. So go ahead and get a chair. Hello, hello. I see you guys. So hello, hello. I see you. Set my timer up. So we are marching, warming up. Warming up is super important. So we're going to give ourselves some time to do that. I'm actually going to turn my watch on so I can see how we are progressing through the workout. Today is going to be a lower body workout, focusing on our lower body today. If you join the squat challenge, if you're like, I'm in, you will get your squats in during this workout. So yes, you got a twofer. All right, so if you're just joining me, my name is Teresa Horn. This is the Kingdom Health Show, where we educate you, motivate you, and get you moving to live healthy and strong to advance the kingdom of God. So this is our workout for the week. Monday, we're getting started strong here. Today, we're going to be talking about sore muscles from exercise. So keep it moving. Get those knees up. Thank you for joining me today. You can go ahead and share this out if you are on a platform where you can share, so you can let everyone know how they can get moving. This is a really great workout for beginners. But if you're more advanced, I will give you options to pump it up a little. I really want to make sure that we all understand that movement is accessible. It's something every one of us can do and should do. How you decide to move is up to you, but I want to give you the opportunity to do strength training, which is extremely important as we age, to do cardiovascular training, and to do mobility and flexibility training as well. So I feel like those are the three core. And so if you are here, if you're following along, you will have the opportunity to do all three. As I said, today, we are working on the lower body, building strength in our lower body. So this is our warm up. Get those legs up. We're going to bring those knees up for some high knees. I am bending, pulling my tummy in, and really trying to get my knees up. I'm going to have the bar be my goal. So I'm trying to get my knees up to the bar. You could also put your hands out and tap those knees like that. It's nice and slow. It's not quick yet. It won't be quick today. Thanks for joining me. Say hello in the comments. If you can, you're probably like, I cannot do both at the same time. That's fine. You can say hello later. I'd rather have you moving. All right? All right, let's take a deep breath. Deep breath in. Exhale out. I'm going to hit my bar. Deep breath in. Exhale out. We're going to hinge at the hips and reach for our toes. Reaching for our toes here. Stretching out the back of the legs. I'm going to slowly roll it up. Then I'm going to bring my legs wider. Come down into a wide squat. Knees track with the toes so the knees are going to go out. Stretching out my inner thighs. Ooh. All right, I'm going to shift weight to one side. Welcome, welcome. You have plenty of time to get moving, so go ahead and grab yourself a chair so you can join us today for our workout, focusing on our lower body. I'm going to turn toward the booty kicker, toward your chair, using the chair, and I'm going to come down into like a runner's lunge, shifting my weight forward, stretching out my hip flexor here, making sure my legs are nice and warmed up. I'm going to switch to the other side. So I lean forward, then shift back. Again, stretching out my hip flexor. All right, so today's workout is focusing on the lower body. We're going to work for 60 seconds, then we're going to switch to the next exercise. We'll do 4 moves, then we'll have a 60-second rest, and we'll have 3 blocks. All right, so we're going to be talking about sore muscles from exercise today. We're going to start with a narrow squat. So our feet are going to be together. I'm going to use the bar. You use your chair. Here we go. Feet are together, narrow squat. Squatting down and up. So when we squat, our goal is to shift our weight into our heels. So I'm using my booty kicker for balance. You could use your chair. If you want a booty kicker, you guys, you can find, I will add information to get yourself one in the description box if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching somewhere else, you can just go to the link in my bio. I'm going to turn so you guys can see. You stay where you are. I'm going to turn so you can see. I'm trying to shift my weight back into my heels and then coming up. Full range of motion. If you hold on to your chair or your booty kicker, you can kind of get a little bit lower. You want to be able to wiggle your toes. That's the goal, right? Full range of motion. So all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. All right, that's our 60 seconds. Now we're going to go to the top, halfway down. Halfway down. Almost like you're sitting like on a bar stool. You know how bar stools are high? You can hardly get your butt up there. That's what we want. We want to go for that bar stool. So a nice high seat. It's always like you're sitting back in a chair with a squat. And so the seat is high this time. All right, so sitting back. Great job. Chest up, neutral spine, tummy engaged. Squeezing those legs together. This is a narrow squat. Breathing in and out. Beautiful. Keep it up. Stay with me. Again, think about head high, elongated, chest is up. Big deep breath in and out. All right. All right, that's our 60 seconds. How you doing? Beautiful. All right, so now we're going to go to the bottom of our squat. Come to the bottom as low as you can go, and then halfway up. Bottom of your squat, halfway up. So you should be feeling a little warm. Warm in your, I feel it in my quads. Maybe you feel it in your glutes. You should be getting warm now. So we're down, halfway up. Down, halfway up. So if you wanted more, if you're like, I want more, don't use anything. Don't use anything to help, right? You can do crisscross with your hands, like that.
I didn't get that.
Not talking to you. All right, low, halfway up. So yeah, you should get warmth in your glutes here. Breathe in deep. Yes, yes. 2 more seconds, and we're going to our last move. Last move is a squat jump. So if you want to jump, jump. If you don't, you're going to just come up to toes. So you're coming down, up, up. Still squeezing those legs together. So here we go. If you want it, here. Still want those legs together. Or if you want to use the chair or your bar, you're just coming up on toes. Right? Yes, yes. Let's go. working it right here. Do you see how we can start? Everyone can start with this. You can be like, yeah, my tempo is going to be here. That's awesome. That's a great place to begin. It's called beginning. If you're beginning, own it. Own your beginning. Be strong and committed as you start. Yes? All right, 60-second rest. Awesome. Awesome job. All right, that was round one. We're going to do that same thing one more time. One more time, we're going to go through that whole beautiful thing with those same 4 exercises. All right, so we did our warm-up. Let's talk about sore muscles. Sore muscles when you start exercise, it's normal. It is normal to have, to have sore muscles when you start. So understand that is a part of it. You have to build resistance. You have to build endurance. If you've gone from not moving at all to moving, you're going to be sore. If you have gone to a certain level of movement and increased, you're going to be sore. That's what your muscles do. When you build your muscles, you have to put them under tension. That's going to cause inflammation. There's going to be a certain level of soreness. We're at the top. All right, full range of motion with that squat. Legs together, squeeze those inner thighs. Down, up, down, up. Great job. Full range of motion, narrow squat. That's where we start. With that full range, right? Shifting your weight to your heels. Chest is up, tummy is engaged. All the way down, all the way up. Use a chair, counter, booty kicker, whatever. Or if you want nothing, use nothing. Just have those hands up. Hands like this is going to help your core engage even more. You give your core more of a challenge if you want it here. Or if you want even more, you could have dumbbells in your hands. All right. 10 more seconds here. Up and down, my beginners. Please hold on to something. I'm talking to you. All right, there's no shame in the game of the beginner. All right, so here we go. At the top to the bar stool, a little bit back, little bit halfway, top, halfway down. Pull your tummy in, halfway. So it's halfway, that's where we want it. Feeling it right here, the bottom part of the glutes. Just a little bit back. Stay high. Shift your weight to the heels. You should be able to like wiggle your toes. Always going away from the knees. I know a lot of people are like, I can't do squats because of my knees. We are shifting our weight away from our knees with good form. All right? Yes, we are. Okay. So we talked about sore muscles are normal. When we begin, let's talk about 3 kinds of soreness that we have from working out. All right, and this is not injury, you guys. All right, we're going to the bottom of that squat and coming halfway up. Bottom, halfway up. Never coming completely out of the squat with this one. Bottom and halfway. 3 kinds of soreness, not injury. Injury is different than soreness. Let's talk about the 3 kinds of soreness, right? So we can have soreness from a workout that happens right away. Right away. If this is your first time working out, you might be like, right away, I'm feeling things. I'm feeling things right away. So that's one kind of soreness. It happens right away. The second kind of soreness is like 12 hours later. It's like you work out, that was great. That was great. Yeah, I can do this. And then you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, wait a second. I remember that. Why can't I move my thighs? All right, here we go. All the way down, all the way up. You can jump squat or you can come up on toes. A little bit faster with this one. I'm going quicker, but you don't have to. Take your own tempo. Go all the way on tiptoes. So it's a full range of motion and we're coming up on our toes. Using our chair to help all the way up. If you wanted to jump, you could jump. But I'm going to focus here I'm giving myself lots of eccentric and concentric movement. Oh, feeling things, feeling my hamstrings. One of my clients says back legs. I'm feeling the back part of my legs. We've got 5 seconds. Working, because your 60-second rest is coming up. All right, 60-second rest. Bravo. That was round 2. We're going to move to our next block. So muscle soreness that happens right away. Muscle soreness that happens 12 hours later. And then muscle soreness that is 48 to 72 hours later. That is what we called delayed onset muscle soreness. That is usually the soreness that gets you like, whew, that was something. Like that. That's delayed onset muscle soreness. Usually 48, 72 hours later. Those are the different kinds of soreness, right? Those are all in the range of normal. All in the range of normal. So that is what you will experience sometimes. We're going to talk about different things to help with that next. All right, so next up, we got a sumo squat. Our next block, wide legs. Here we go. All the way down, all the way up. So in our sumo, knees are tracking with the toes. We've got a wide squat stance. I am using my chair, using my booty kicker. You don't have to. If you want, you could be here. But I'm going to use mine to help me balance. I am keeping my chest up, neutral spine. And I'm sliding up and down a wall. I'll show you from this side. You keep going. Like I'm sliding up and down a wall. My back's against the wall, sliding up and down. All right. This is my sumo. This is actually one of my favorite squats. Not gonna lie. I like a sumo squats. It agrees with my thighs. Up and down, up and down. 5 more seconds, just like this. Then we're gonna do that same halfway thing, right? All right. Top, halfway down. Top, halfway down. I want you to focus on your belly here. Pulling your tummy in. Keeping your chest up. You look straight ahead. Yeah? Ooh, see how I'm leaning back? That's a no-no. I want to be sliding up and down. I'm going to show you guys this way. Keep going. So top of the move, halfway down. Top, halfway down. Yeah. All right, sumo squat. Halfway. Doing good. So we've talked about the 3 kinds of soreness. Let's talk about some ways to relieve that, right? Soreness, I know. How do you help? I'm going to give you some help with that. Let's talk about some ways to relieve muscle soreness, right? Okay. Relief. We got 5 seconds, you guys, just like this. The first thing that can help with muscle soreness, all right, going all the way to the bottom, halfway up. Bottom, halfway up. Yeah, so it's good that we're talking about muscle soreness because I feel like there might be some. All right, to the bottom and halfway up. First thing, gentle stretching. Gentle stretching can help relieve muscle soreness. Often when we have sore muscles, we want to do nothing. We're like, I'm not doing anything. I don't want to move. That is probably not the best. You probably want to keep walking into that. You want to say, okay, my muscles are sore, but I'm going to keep moving them to help. Gentle stretching. Gentle stretching is going to help with that. All right, bottom halfway up, you guys. I know your quads are like probably on fire. Mine are. Remember your form. Remember to breathe. Woo, all right. Very good. Okay, so here, using our bar or a booty kicker, we're going to go down into our squat, and then we're going to alternate with a heel lift. It looks like this, coming down, lift, 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 lift. This is good. This is good stuff, y'all. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's good. You got it. You got this. You got this. I know you do. Hold on. Keep your chest up. side, rubbing those muscles. Hey, if you can get a professional massage, get that too, right? Let them know you're sore. So you don't get like a Swedish massage, right? But a nice muscle massage can help with sore muscles. We got 3 seconds left here. Woo! All right. Take your 60-second recovery. All right, your third way to relieve sore muscles is rest, right? Resting those muscles. Maybe work a different part of your body the next day, or do a different kind of movement, or make sure that you get good sleep. That is extremely important in muscle recovery. You have got to sleep. You have got to sleep well, right? So if you're not sleeping at night, try to get a nap in the next day. You want to rest. You want to sleep. So important that you get good sleep. If you have muscle soreness, you know it's inflammation, icing the muscles. Wonderful way to get some relief. We're going back to that same round. This starts with a sumo squat. 3, 2, 1. Back to the sumo for range of motion. This is our second round. All right, so checking in on our time. We're doing good. Okay, so yeah, ice. So if you think, okay, ice, what about heat? Yes, heat can help. Heat will get the blood flowing to the area. So that's what heat would do. If you feel like that's what you need, you can try it. Some people are heat people. Their body responds well to heat. Some people are ice people, right? I am at the age, perimenopause, where I don't want heat. No, thank you. I create enough heat myself. I don't want no more heat. So I lean toward ice. You figure out what's going to work best for you. Next up, ibuprofen. So generally, I am not a over-the-counter medication type of person, but hey, sometimes ibuprofen is needed for the inflammation. All right, so to the top, halfway down. Top, halfway down. Hey, remember that chest is up. Sliding up and down the wall, you guys. Keep the chest up, sliding up and down. Ibuprofen, Advil, they're called what? Non-inflammatory steroids. I don't know. NSAID, NSAIDs. Yeah, that's what you would like to use for this. Tylenol is not the same thing. Tylenol helps with pain, not inflammation in the same way. So meds in the form of ibuprofen, Advil, these are things you can take over the counter. If you know that you're not supposed to be taking them because you're on some other medication, then you obviously should not be taking them, right? So this is for people who are healthy adults. They know that that's something that's in their tool chest for them to be able to use. You can use those things. Last, well, that's not last. I got a couple more. BioFreeze, one of my favorites. BioFreeze is absolutely one of my favorites. We're moving on to the next exercise. We are going to the bottom halfway up. Bottom halfway up. This is not my favorite here, though. Okay. All right, so bottom halfway up. BioFreeze, something with a menthol or a capsaicin. So BioFreeze, Icy Hot, Tiger Balm, those kinds of things. Tiger Balm, I think it might be just natural. But those are the type of, I'm talking about Aspirin cream, something you rub onto those sore muscles. Like I said, BioFreeze is my favorite. Once that dries, you can't smell it. So yay, you don't want to smell. I don't want to smell like old people. Sorry, I said it, but it's true, right? I don't want that smell. Even though that might be what I am. I don't want to smell like that. Woo! All right, we're going down, alternating the heels. Come with me. Down, up, 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 up. Woo. Our 60-second rest is coming. So you can stay with me for 40 more seconds. You can. If you're like, I need to take a break, and then come back. All right? Yeah, because you're not going to stop. You're not going to stop. You're just taking a break. All right. And last, so there are lots of different Natural remedies you could try. Essential oils, I love for muscle soreness. Peppermint is my favorite. Peppermint's my favorite for a lot of things, but for muscle soreness, you need to put peppermint right on those muscles, right? If you are tight and your like muscles aren't releasing, lavender also helps. Whew, I can't wait for a rest. All right, woo, 60-second rest. Yes, 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 yes. Shake those legs out, you guys. Make sure you're drinking water. Let's grab our water. We're doing good on time. Whew. All right, whew. We've got 30 more seconds to rest. And we're going to our last block. Last block, we're only going, let me see our time. Yes, last block, we're only going through one time, and then we're going to cool down. So peppermint, lavender, essential oils, other natural remedies, you need to make sure and see what's good for you. You guys, I'm going to grab my chair for our last move. I want to show you a sit to stand, which is really a great, another place to begin. And it's also pretty challenging, even if you're not a beginner. So our last and final move, we're going to sit and stand. Sit and stand. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Again, remember, we're shifting our weight back to the chair and then standing up, shifting away from our knees, then coming up. Doing great. Again, your tempo can be as fast or as slow as you want it. So we talked about the 3 kinds of muscle soreness. Then we talked about the 7, 8 kinds of muscle relief. Let's talk about preventing muscle soreness. How do we prevent being sore? Yes, 10 seconds. Let's plop it in the chair. Sounds great. Woo! 3 more seconds, you guys. Okay. All right, we're staying with our halfway. So halfway, right down. Do not sit. Come low, but don't sit. Ooh, good stuff. So this is your preferred squat stance, whatever is good for you, right? It could be narrow, could be shoulder width, could be a little wider, whatever feels comfy for you. Not going all the way down to the chair, but just hovering over it. Kind of like the hover, the public restroom hover, or in the woods hover. I said what I said. Here we go. Down and up. So preventing muscle soreness, warming up, super important. At the beginning of this workout, we warmed up. A lot of times I'll tell my clients to warm up before we get on for our one-on-one. Come warm. So warm your body up, full body. Next is hydration. Make sure that you're hydrated, that you stay hydrated. We're going to the chair, then halfway up. To the chair, halfway up. We're staying in this spot, staying low. This is the challenge of the day. Ooh, staying in the fire, staying in the fire. I'm gonna try to show y'all from this side. The side, I'm staying low, staying low. Not coming out of that. That's for the chair, up, chair, up. So hydration is number 2. Number 3, don't take a break. So after today, you are going to be sore right away, 12 hours, 48 hours. Don't stop. Tomorrow, I want you to take a walk. Tomorrow, I want you to get on YouTube and find one of the stretch exercise routines that we did and do the stretches. But don't do nothing tomorrow. Doing nothing is not going to help. You want to take a short break, which is like the day, and then come back to it. All right, we're going all the way down, all the way up. Quickly, as quickly as you can. Focus on your technique. Number 4 is focus on your technique. When I'm saying shift your weight into your heels, keep your chest up, breathe in and out. That's the technique of this movement. Knees track with the toes. Focus on that when you're in your movement. So the technique or the form isn't what's causing you to have muscle soreness. Woo, this is tough, y'all. You hear the huffing and puffing? Yeah. All right, next, cool down. In 12 seconds, we are going to be cooling down. Whew. Breathing in and out. Come on, we can do this. And then last, know your limits. Know your limits. Woo, okay. Nicely done, 60 seconds. All right, let's cool it down. I'm gonna move my chair. I want to talk about this, knowing your limits. So important. And the thing about knowing your limits is you have to listen to your body, right? You gotta take the time to listen to your body. We're gonna do a runner's lunge here, you guys. Shift your weight forward and shift it back. So often in exercise and movement, we think we have to do what we see other people doing, what the next person does. We don't want to do the beginner exercise. We don't want to do the modification, whatever it's called. We think we should do it harder. We think if we go hard, it means more. It does not. It does not. When we go hard and we ignore our limitations, then we get hurt. Hinging forward, you guys, holding on, stretching out the back of the legs. We get hurt, and then we don't want to do it again. Reach for your toes. If you can reach the floor, go for the floor. Kind of gonna walk the feet out here. Important to understand we're all different. All bodies are different. Our range of motion is different. Our limitations are different. How we feel today, how we woke up, how we slept, all of those things are different. And they affect how we can move. We affect how, deep breath up, how we want to move. Those things are important. Going hard and ignoring your body, that's not what we want to do. Our bodies were made to glorify God. God created you. Listen to your body and work in that range that you need to work to be consistent. All right. So we're gonna, again, I'm using the bar. I'm gonna put one foot forward, flex that foot, and hinge over. And again, other foot forward, hinging. Okay, now we're gonna do a little crisscross here. Using the bar, I'm gonna crisscross, a little figure four, and then sit back. Oh my goodness, this is such a good exercise. One of my favorites. All right, know your limits. Those are the ways to prevent muscle soreness. All right. So the last thing I want to share with you, you can keep stretching by all means, is that muscle soreness and injury are different, right? So you want to listen to your body. When you're in your workout, take the time to be present. Don't push yourself beyond what you feel is good for you. You know yourself. You should trust that you know yourself. And you can work in a range where you push yourself outside of your comfort zone, but don't push yourself to the point of injury. All right. So it's really important. And I want you to be able to trust how strong you are. I want you to be able to trust the beauty and the strength that you were created with and the things you were created to do. And being sore might be a part of it, but being injured is never a part of it. So thank you for joining me so much. My name is Teresa Horn Coaching. This is the Kingdom Health Show. We are live on Mondays at noon on YouTube. Thank you for joining me, you guys. I'll see you next week.